In this video, I'll show you how to set up a restaurant online ordering system on WordPress. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so for example, here on my demo store, I've set up this test product, right? And the customer can go ahead and choose the size, they can choose the topping and so on, right? If you notice, when we selected this small size here, we actually remove the cross selection, right? So this is conditionally displaying certain options based on a customer's previous action. So this is super powerful. We can also add extra charge based on the user selection, right? And then this selection here, we're giving users the first two options are free, so they can go ahead and choose these options, and then their third and fourth options will charge extra. If you notice here, the price is increasing, however it remains the same if they choose two items. So it's super powerful, and once they're ready, they can just go ahead and hit add to cart. Let's quickly view our checkout page. Okay, and here on our checkout page, we've got this super streamlined checkout process, and we can even suggest complimentary cross sells or upsells to boost our average order value. So if the user go ahead and accept this offer, we'll automatically include it in their basket, right? Okay, well, later on, we'll also have a look at how to set up a date picker. So the user can select when they want their product delivered, or maybe when they plan to actually pick up their product. So I'll show you how to cover both those scenarios. And then later on in the video, I'll show you how to automatically print your WooCommerce order receipts. Okay, so to get a full overview of all the tools that we'll need to pull off our online ordering system for WordPress, let's have a quick look at this document, which I prepared earlier. Okay, so I'm assuming you've already got your domain and hosting sorted, right? So for example, SallyEats.com or Bob'sKitchen.com. So typically that will cost you anywhere from $10 a year, and then the hosting is maybe $5 to $10 a month. We'll be using WordPress/WooCommerce. These are both open source and free. And then key plugins we'll be using the AOV Up product add-ons plugin. So that's the plugin we just used to create all those additional options for our pizza product. And then we'll also use the all-in-one checkout plugin by AOV Up to again optimize and streamline the checkout process. That's the same product which displayed the dessert option on a checkout, right? So you can conditionally upsell customers on related products, right? And then finally, we'll be using the delivery and pickup time plugin for WooCommerce. We'll be using the free version, and it's more than enough to help get us started. And then as an extra bonus, we'll have a look at a service that will allow us to print our order receipts. The first 25 receipts are free, so we can check this out later on in the video. So I'll leave a link to all the plugins mentioned in the description below. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and choose a theme. So we can navigate over to Appearance and then Themes. So I'm just using the default 2023 theme. If you want, you can just search Add New, and then you can search something like food, right? And then from here, you'll see many different themes catered around creating a restaurant website, right? Again, you can choose whichever theme you like. I'm just enabling this one just to show you what it would be like, right? Okay, so this is just a basic design of what your website could look like, or you could use something like Elementor and start with one of the templates. This video will be mainly focused on actually creating the products and then putting everything together so we can actually sell more, right? And in the design, we can take care of that afterwards. Okay, so let's head back over to our dashboard. Let's navigate over to products, and then we'll add a new product. We'll just say pizza, for example, right? We'll leave this as a simple product. For the price, we'll put 0 because we'll add those options later on. And for the image, let's go ahead and add a pizza image. Hit publish. And now we'll navigate over to AOV Up and then product add-ons. Let's click add option set. Here we'll give this a name, just for internal purposes. So I can just say something like pizza. And then we get to choose which product we want to add these extra options to. So I'm going to select specific products or categories, and then we'll just search for our pizza product. Okay, now let's go ahead and create our option. So first, we want the customer to choose the size of the pizza. I'm going to select a radio button. We'll say small. For the small, where it says price, we'll change this to increase to maybe $8. So it's $8 for the small pizza. And again, let's say $12 for the medium pizza. And then 15 for the large. Let's hit save. Let's add a few more options. So now I'm going to select a label or image. Let's say cross. Okay, and then we can say thin. Maybe that's a free option. Let's add an image. I'm just going to bulk upload all the images that I'm going to add in this tutorial. Okay, so this is a thin cross. Let's add another option. Let's say deep pan. Let's add the image. And then let's increase the price of this option by $3. Then let's add one more option. Now we'll say filled cross. Let's hit save. Okay, and now we'll allow customers to choose their topping. So we'll add a label or image option. For this selection, we want to give the first two options for free. So we'll navigate over to option configuration, and then we'll enable this option where it says set free options. And then here we can say the first two option will be free. And now let's go ahead and create our options. So we can say onions. We can add an image. And this is typically a $1 option. And then let's say pineapple. So now let's actually check out this product that we're working on. Okay, so this is how our product looks currently. So we can choose the size. So for the topping, here it's not allowing us to choose multiple selection. So we just need to head back over to our pizza option set and let's edit the topping option. Let's go options, and then here we'll set this to multiple selection. All right, so now when we refresh this page, the user can choose multiple selection, and we're not being charged any extra for the first two toppings, right? Whereas for the third, we're being charged extra for it. Okay, so this gives you an idea of how you can add extra options onto the product, right? Now let's have a look at how to set up the delivery options. So let's head back over to our dashboard. All right, so now we'll navigate over to Woo Delivery. We'll select our time zone, save, and then we'll give users the option to choose between delivery or pickup. Let's hit save again. For the delivery date, we'll go ahead and enable this and we'll make it mandatory. We can select the start of our week, and then we can select the days in which we actually deliver. So I'm going to select all of them just for this example. Pickup date, we'll go ahead and configure it accordingly. And we can set any days off. Delivery time, enable this. This field is mandatory as well. And we can go ahead and customize the label. I'm just going to leave it as default. So our delivery time starts from 5 p.m. up until 12 a.m. Okay, there's a 25-minute gap between each slot, right? We can set up the maximum order per time slot, and we can choose our format here. All right, so we'll save, and then we can configure the pickup as well. So I'm just going to leave everything here, and then we'll double check our settings, right? So you'd obviously just go through and just make sure you configure it according to your needs. So let's head over to this product page. Let's add this to our basket. Let's proceed to checkout. Okay, and then here we get to choose whether we want this delivered or whether we want it picked up, right? So I'm going to choose delivery. Now we'll choose the delivery date, and then we'll choose the time. Okay, and then we'll just check out as normal. Okay, so now the final thing we're going to have a look at is how to actually optimize this experience for your customers, right? And to do so, we're going to head over to a second site, which I'm currently working on. So on this site, we'll navigate over to AOV Up, and then we'll navigate over to the all-in-one checkout plugin. Okay, so we'll click on campaigns, and essentially what we want to do here is we want to give customers numerous different upsells and cross-sell offers. So for example, if we have a look at one of my favorite stores, which is Domino's. Okay, now let's view the basket. Here we're being hit with numerous different cross-sells. Since the customer's got a pizza in the basket, it makes sense to try and tempt them with these other different snacks and desserts, right? So if I wanted, I can quickly add maybe a cookie to my basket. If we went to the checkout page, usually there's a pop-up which says, do you want to add extra sauce and so on, right? So essentially, we're going to try and replicate this type of functionality on our website. Okay, and to do so, we'll just click create new offer. From here, we can create as of this recording, 3 different offer types, right? So we can create order bumps, which is kind of like what we just saw on a cart page, or we can create checkout offers, which are basically offers displayed in a pop-up format, or we can create automatically add to cart offers, right? So this is great for any campaign that you want to say buy any large pizza and we'll throw in a 1 liter bottle of drink for free, right? So this is where this automatically add to cart campaign would come in, right? But we're just going to have a look at a simple order bump style offer, right? So I've already created one beforehand. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and choose the product in which you want to upsell or cross sell, right? And I've chosen this Ben & Jerry's ice cream. We can further discount this product, or we can just leave it at the original price if it's already a good deal. And then for the behavior, we can allow users to add it to cart. However, if it was an upsell, so let's say, for example, someone had this 100 ml ice cream in their basket, and we want to upsell them to the larger ice cream tub, let's say 500 ml, then we would actually choose replace with cart item, right? And then essentially we'll select a product, and then we'll say if a user has this product in their basket, here we'd choose the product. Basically want to replace it with the bigger one, right? And then usually you'd give them a discount to try tempt them to upgrade to the more expensive one. Keep it super simple and say add to cart. Then here we get to choose the display position below order form. In my situation, it's fine. We'll head over to design. We can go ahead and customize the title, right? The title will be shown here. If you use this short code, it will just automatically insert the product name, or you can customize it. And then for the offer description, we can try tempt users with some slick copy here. And then finally, for the call to action, this is where we say, yes, add it to my basket. So essentially when they click this option here, they'll automatically add it to their basket. We can show the image or hide the image, and finally, we can choose the order bump style. So we can show it as a notification format, meaning they can just quickly toggle this to on and it'll automatically add it to their basket, or we can use the default view. Then for conditions, we get to choose when we want to trigger this particular upsell. So you can create multiple different upsells and then basically try create a flow that matches the user experience, right? So if a user already has a drink in their basket, maybe you don't want to show them an upsell tempting them to get another drink, right? Okay, so we'll just hit save changes. Again, I've already got this set up, so I'll quickly show you how it looks on the checkout page. So let's view our website. Again, this is a different website just to show you because I've got more products on this website. So let's remove this. Let's go to the cart page. And here we can see that order bump, right? And then finally, when it comes to printing the orders in the kitchen, you can use a service like BizPrint, which will allow you to automatically print the orders in your kitchen as they come in, right? So this is an option to check out